Hello one, hello all. Welcome to Federico Gymnasium. We got some Friday night hoops action ahead, Westerly style. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We got Lisa behind the lens. Together we are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. On the court, we got some boys basketball action for you tonight. Westerly comes into the game with an 8-3 league record in Rhode Island Division I. Their opponent, East Greenwich, comes in. They have not won thus far this season. Anybody's game, everybody knows that. They have a new coach, new system coming in. And I watch them during pregame, and they don't look all that bad. So we have some excitement for you tonight, folks. We are getting ready for tip on the floor. Set for the tip for Westerly. Their center, sophomore Ben Gorman. We're waiting for the official, getting a little uniform adjustment, and we're ready to go. We got the dog pound live and in action early here, folks. Pretty good crowd across the gym. Our side is full. Tip goes to Westerly as Hake has it. Swings to Wilk. Back to Hake and over to Samo. Gorman up top. Wilk has it. Dangerous all the way to the hoop he goes and is fouled on his way up. And he will shoot two. Wesley goes to the line early in this one. That's a good start. Wesley's free throws have been back and forth this season. Their first of the night off of Wilk's hand. Wesley starts out aggressive offensively. They have a size advantage on the Avengers. Avengers are a young team, as I said, with a new coach, a new system. First one is no good, live off the release, and the second one goes. So the Bulldogs off to a 1-0 lead here. We have broken the scoreless streak. And East Greenwich is moving. Number 10 with it. 10, Erickson, a junior. Number 0 with it for the Avengers, swinging his players around to the near side. Hands it off to number 1. Not finding much space with this Westerly defense here. Swing, 23 has it. And it's a steal inside for Westerly. That is Samo on it. Westerly's aggressive defense all season long continues to start tonight. Wilk back out to Samo. Taking it to the lane hard, back outside to Gorman. Hake has it up top, swings over to Wilk. He's going to take it strong again, and the reverse goes. So Wilk 2 times, strong to the hole. 3 points for Wilk to start this ball game. 3 points for the Bulldogs. And number 23 breaks the break himself, coast to coast, and the Avengers are on the board. That's number 23, Jonah Hill, a senior. Bulldogs Wilk takes it up. Cross midcourt, Samo has it. Now to Hake. Top of the block, free throw line. Gorman with it. Gets it batted out of his hands. They're on the floor, and he gets it up to Ogle, and Ogle will score. Good job of Gorman getting the ball, getting rid of it before there was a jump ball. Bulldogs 5, Avengers 2. Avengers break the press quickly, though. Doing a good job of getting to their end quick. Samo with the switch. They're going to go strong to the hole. It rolls off, and no one wants to grab it for the Bulldogs, but Gorman does finally grab it. Hake has it. Over to Ogle. Looking inside at the post, nothing there at the moment. Wilk with it up top. Gets it underneath to Ogle. They forgot about him. Beautiful shot. And a quick score, 7-2. And we have a timeout on the floor by East Greenwich. Early timeout. Want to seize any early momentum that the Bulldogs have just attained. So the Bulldogs come in tonight tied for 4th place. They are tied with Mount Pleasant. A lot of games left, folks. The tiebreaker for that game comes down to their double overtime loss to Mount Pleasant. That's frustrating, but long season left, a lot of games to play. 8 teams make it into the playoffs, so the Bulldogs are, every game matters from here on out. And they have some tough ones remaining, as they still have LaSalle, who going into tonight's action is 7-0. They're going to play Classical, they're 6-1 still. So the Bulldogs still with some high-powered opponents coming to town. Every game enormous. Can't fall victim to any trap games, which tonight they would be a perfect, the perfect ingredients, but they have not started that way by any means. And they trapped the inbound. Decent job by the Avengers. Number 1 with it. So the full court press hasn't worked thus far, but the Avengers short jumper drops. 4 points to the Avengers. 6-footer. Slight fadeaway. Nice job by the Avengers. Samo takes a strong foul going up for the shot, I do believe. So the Bulldogs are going to get another shot at the free throw line. Looks like he got hit in the face a little bit. So Jesse Samo to the line for 2 free throws. Bulldogs are 1 for 2 on the day. And that'll be the second team foul for East Greenwich. First one is true for Samo and the Bulldogs. .5:44 to go in the first quarter of play. Bulldogs starting out pretty well offensively. Second one goes. 2 for 2 for Samo. And they press. Gorman on the ball. Number 23 crossover. He's going to cross midcourt himself with it. Bounce pass number 3. Trying to get to the hoop. Kicks it way back out. Bulldogs doing a nice job of crashing on defense. Number 10 with it, no room. And they kick back out to number 20. Trying to take it to the hole, strong Ogle defense. And that's going to be saved by Hake. Beautiful save. Good D by the Bulldogs, but they were going to lose it out of bounds. Hake saves it so they don't lose the possession. Great look to get to Ogle underneath. Double teamed quickly. Nice job. The whole possession. That's going to be a jump. And the first jump ball will go to East Greenwich. So the Avengers take possession. Good aggressive start by this Westerly team here tonight. As you saw there, we've seen Gorman hit the ground. We've seen Ogle and Hake wrestle for balls. But the Avengers doing a nice job of getting through the Bulldogs. Breaking a huge block by Ogle. Jackson Ogle, the senior, making his presence known, waking up the dog pound. Westerly 9, East Greenwich 4 early on in this one. It's Friday night, and there's no better place to be, folks. The inbound, number 10 for 3. It's off the mark, folks. Samo rips down the rebound. So Wesley looking to add to their 5-point advantage. Wilk has it. Kicks out to Hake. Inside, Gorman couldn't handle it. Nice look. A little too much pepper on it, but Samo with another steal. Bounce pass to Ogle. Gets slapped away. 23 got his hand in. And Samo gets his hand in. And we are going back and forth. He's going to have to cross midcourt. And they get a coach calls timeout to prevent the 5-second violation. Wise timeout called by the coach of the East Greenwich. Good defense by the Bulldogs. A little sloppy back and forth. We'll call it good defense early on here. 4:39 to go, first quarter of play. Wesley Bulldogs 9. East Greenwich Avengers 4. Wesley comes in Wesley comes in at 6-2. 8-3 overall. 6-2 in Rhode Island in the Classic League Division 1. Bulldog Dog Pound is live and in session, folks. Coach giving his final instructions. We've heard one horn. So Westerly sports 5 seniors and East Greenwich sports 4. 6 juniors on the court for the Bulldogs, 7 sophomores and a freshman dressed for this evening's play. I haven't seen Mello Hamlin. I saw him in warm-up, so he is in action this evening. We haven't seen him on the court just yet, but they run a 3-guard set pretty much between Samo, Wilk, and Hamlin. The inbound, well defended, but a little too much body by Ogle. But Ogle, Hake, Gorman, that's pretty much like 12 fouls you want to use. That's right on the border, but that's at least 10 between the 3 of them. They want to impose a little bit of their size and physical prowess on their opponent. Hake does a great job of that off the ball. He's a huge cog. And they throw the inbound way back court due to Wesley's defense. Ogle on the ball. Number 20 is going to go with it all the way, and he falls. And that's an offensive foul. Samo, I didn't see. That was bashed by another player. Beautiful job of getting his feet set, taking the hit. Bulldogs will take possession, and the dog pound will chant. Hake to inbound. Wilk will take it up court, and the Avenger coach not pleased with the call. Wilk has it, swings to Samo. Nice crossover, takes it himself, but a block. And he gets his hand in. The Avengers come away with it. So the Bulldogs unable to capitalize. The Avengers back on offense, pressing. Number 1, head fake. And tries to take it up, keeps his foot on the ground, almost travels. Number 23 with it. That's Hill. Ball's in his hands quite a bit, getting the offense set up. Physical defense by Samo, nice job. Same goes for and they get the call. The Avengers, that is. I believe either Hake is going to be called for the foul on the Bulldogs. It will be a 2-shot foul. This is the Avengers' first trip to the free throw line. So that's Hake's first foul. And the free throw short. So this 9-4 score, we've been stamped here for a couple minutes. High octane start. We stood still with some back and forth action, combination of good defense and some ill-advised passing. Second one goes, 9-5. Hake has it. Wilk will let his offense set up. Westerly has not done much from distance yet this evening. They like to. Ogle inside, nice look. With the pivot foot, a little baby hook to the right, a little too much on it. Hake ripped down the rebound, the Avengers grab it, and they come away with it. And that's Hake right back on the other side. Way to get back on D and get a steal for yourself. Samo is open, doesn't want the three. Gives it to Hake, he'll take it instead, and that comes up short. I'm surprised Samo didn't take it. There was no one near him. He had time to set up and shoot. So there's going to be a little double substitution as Gorman's going to check out, as is Hake. In comes Caradillo and Mello. So center Caradillo and guard Mello. Samo will keep his spot at shooting guard. And they do press. The Avengers going right at it. What a steal by Wilk. Ripped it right from him, goes the distance, and one. Takes it to the hoop, which he's done about 4 times tonight. He's been fouled, 3 of them. This is his 3rd trip to the line. He gets that one to drop, and now this is for a 3-point play. 11 looking for 12. Live off release. 14 fouls, 3 is Greenwich. Still 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. That could come in, be a factor. The Bulldogs have 2. First free throw, only free throw, correction, and that's batted out of bounds by the Avengers. So the Bulldogs with a chance at a 4-point play now. Very fortunate. Free throw no good. Avengers batted it out of bounds as they were trying to secure it. Samo will inbound. Wilk has it. Over to Mello. Into Caradillo, back out to Samo, and he'll take a deeper one. And it's short. Ogle trying to grab the rebound. Nice job of ripping it away by the Avengers, and they will press. Even numbers, he'll go the distance, and one is the call. No, I don't know what the call is. It was a soft call by the official. I do believe it's and one. I was going to call him on the ground. 2 shots, he calls him on the ground. Score 11-5, they'll get 2. No continuation. Credit for number 3, and that is Luke Pedro Jr. First shot, no good. And we have a substitution, well, double substitution for the Avengers. In comes number 5, the senior Troy Caron, and Owen Drolet, another senior. And the second one is good. So he hits the back end of the 2. Bulldogs will inbound, and the score 11-6. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Mello takes it over half court for the Bulldogs. Little hand fake, Wilk back to Mello. Around to Samo. Ball fake through the legs, out to the Wilk. He likes it from the baseline and doesn't get it to go. A little strong, number 23 takes down the rebound and gets it up ahead. He's open and he gets it to drop. So that's 4 quick ones for the Avengers, who are now only down by 3. I told you folks, any night. And the swing around to Mello. Caradillo looking for it underneath. He's got a little space. Top of the block, Wilk out to Samo. Back out to Wilk, over to Mello. He's open. Head fake into the paint, gets it to Ogle. Great look. Great look by Mello Hamlin. 13-8, good answer by the Bulldogs. Nice offensive possession, probably their best of the day. Number 0 with it, that's Drolet, the senior. 23, most active with the ball is Jonah Hill. Also a senior for the Avengers. Number 20 with it. Only a freshman, number 20, and he's on the court quite often. Ball's in his hands a lot, and the floater off the backboard, and good. 3-point ball game. 1.5 to go in the first quarter. We got a game on our hands, folks. And Hamlin looking for the pick by Caradillo, gets it, no roll, and that's no kick called. I thought it went off his foot. Apparently it was his hand. Hill with it, and the floater doesn't go. Caradillo gets it taken away from him by Hill, and the Avengers just out hustling at the moment. And Westerly is hustling, don't get me wrong, but the Avengers are playing 100 miles an hour. They got nothing to lose. That's why any team, any day, man, these teams come in and they're the spoilers. And a huge block by Ogle on the three-point attempt. Wilt to Ogle, and the answer drops. Under a minute and running, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Big play to calm things down here, get the crowd back on their side. Start of a little momentum. And the freshman with it gets it ripped away, and the Bulldogs here with a chance. 30 seconds. No shot clock, up ahead to Ogle. A little bit too high, he couldn't handle it, and the freshman, number 20, Reese Macaron, fouled on the way up. Oh, offensive foul, excuse me. And that's a horn. There's going to be a substitution for the Avengers. A couple of subs come in for the Bulldogs. Hake will inbound for Westerly. 20 seconds to go first quarter. 15 for the Bulldogs, 10 for the Avengers. Who will press? Wilk has it. Back to Hake. Over to Caradillo. Now to Gorman. Back out to Samo. Go straight up with it. Nice job of taking it to the hole. 10 seconds and running, a 7-point advantage. Back to the biggest lead of the night. That's how quick it swings. And that's a nice, Hake picked his pocket, fires up an air ball at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books, folks. Back in full game. We did see some fireworks. We also saw some sprinklers, but you expect that. 17-10 score, Bulldogs advantage after 1 here, live from Federico Gymnasium. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer owner Shane Belanger. We got Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. Boys varsity basketball action. Every game down the stretch matters for these boys. Seeding matters. Everything matters down the stretch. They got 2 real tough ones coming up still with LaSalle first in a couple games. That's down on the 26th. That's on the road, though. And then on the road against Classico, they're 6-1. And that's the 3rd of February. So they got a couple games on the road after this one. Then they come back home for a couple even road home matchup the rest of the way. But these are the big ones. I mean, East Greenwich comes in. They have nothing to lose, folks. They come in. They're going to put 100 miles an hour. They're going to play physical. And they're going to leave it all on the floor because they can ruin a season. They can taint the season. They can do a lot. But the Bulldogs dog pound came prepared. The teams come prepared. And we got a nice production for you here tonight. That's the horn, and we're about ready for some second quarter action. Folks, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Westerly.live, Westerly.radio on your web browser. We brought you some Lady Bulldog action last night as they came out victorious. And both teams take to the road. We're not back live at home again until the 28th. Next Friday night, we'll bring you some boys varsity action. These boys are ahead of us here. And that will be versus Narragansett, 7 p.m. on the 28th. But let's go back to the here and now. And Marcus Haig's about to inbound to Jesse Samo. 7-point lead with possession. Possession arrow in the favor of the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 3 team fouls. East Greenwich with 4. That's your wrap-up. Wilk has it. Over to Samo. Back to Wilk. Inside. Caradillo goes up strong with it. Layup strong. Hake rips it down, and Caradillo ends up with it. Goes straight up, and that's 2 for the Bulldogs. 9-point lead. Biggest lead of the night. Great job of crashing the boards. Bulldogs had 3 chances that time, and a nice take by number 1. That's Jake Allen Jr. for the Avengers. Quick answer, 19-12 score. Wilk has it. Top of the key. Gorman gets it ripped away from him. 15 pushing a little bit for the Avengers. Good D by Samo. Number 10 fires a 3, and it is no good. Jesse Samo crashing in for the rebound. Wilk has it. Bulldogs pressing a bit. They slow it down. Samo back inside to Gorman. Out to Wilk. He's going to take it from the baseline. Gets forced underneath. Nice look to Hake. Good cut by Hake. Good court awareness by both. 21-12. 7 minutes to go. Wide open. Drolet. No good. Back to Samo. And this is where the Bulldogs want to get a little bit of a cushion. A cushion they should get against this team. Nice take by Samo. Didn't get the call he was looking for, and it bounces all the way back out to him. That's Gorman and Hake. Credit to both of them as they both crashed the boards and popped the ball out. And the Bulldogs get another chance. They've done a nice job on the offensive boards. Carradillo with a jumper, and it bounces out. Nice job. Wilk tips it back to himself. Bulldogs, another chance. Offensive rebounds have haunted them a bit at times this season, not tonight. Samo takes it to the hole, layup hard, tips it around, Gorman gets it. Chance number 5, and it goes. Samo gets it to go and one. Exactly what you didn't want to see if you were an Avenger. Exactly what you want to see if you're a Bulldog. Samo goes to the line. 5 team fouls for the Avengers. And we are live here. And it is good. 3-point play by Jesse Samo. And the Bulldogs substitute. Samo gets a little rust here. And Mello Hamlin enters the game. So Hamlin and Wilk at the guard positions. Carradillo playing the ball. Does a nice job. Good press by the Bulldogs. Nice trap. And they get it up ahead. Somehow they connect that pass. Out of control. If that falls, that's fantastic. It didn't. Wilk comes down with the rebound. And the Bulldogs are pressing. Now looking for some space. Hake with the 3. Doesn't go. Bulldogs offense popping out the rebounds, but this one goes to number 5. That's going to be Troy Karen. Doesn't go. What a play by Hake on D. Holy cow, folks. And the hand Gorman gets it in, and the Avengers will stick with it. But the Bulldogs are not making it easy. I talked earlier about making your presence felt, physicality, and the Bulldogs sure are doing that. Hake, Gorman, absolutely playing physical ball tonight. So is Ogle underneath. Hake tries to cut off the pass. Number 3 will fire a 3, and that's going to go off the backboard and in. Whether he meant to or not, it's still worth 3. And that was what the Avengers needed, folks, to cool things down a bit. So Wilk will slow it down. Swing to Hake. Carradillo in on the block. I'm not quite sure what play they're running, I don't think. Hamlin's going to direct things around here a little bit. Hake has it. Looking for help. All the way across out to Jim. And that's going to go to the Avengers. Turnover by the Bulldogs. In comes Jackson Ogle, number 22, the senior. He's got size, he's also got shooting ability, folks. And the Avengers tried to catch the Bulldogs sleeping with someone backcourt. Ogle wisely saw him. A big steal by Wilk. He's going to take it all the way. Oh, he kicks back to Hake. Had me fooled. Had Hake surprised too. Should have probably taken that one himself. That's twice. That's not bad out of a game, but each guard, one time each, should have probably taken the shot and got a little bit cute. The Avengers take the inbound. Number 3, Luke Pedro. To number 23, all the way to the hoop, doesn't go. And the Bulldogs will take over. Number 23 had the rebound, but he was standing out of bounds when he grabbed it. So the Bulldogs will take possession with the 9-point lead. It's never that bad of a thing if it's an extra pass. You always like to see that trait out of players rather than too many shots, and you don't have that with the Bulldogs. So to see them with that one extra pass too many, if they got to learn from that, that's not a bad thing. Someone's got to come and help, and they do. Samo has it. Double team off the knee, bounces back to Gorman, fortunate. The jumper from the free throw line doesn't go. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. This time it's Jesse Samo. Hamlin back to Samo, top of the key. To Hake. Ogle's posting on the other side. Carradillo, Gorman setting a pick. And that one bounces right to Hill. And right from behind, Samo picks it to Ogle. Gorman has it. Sets it back up with Hamlin. Jump pass to Hake. Inside to Ogle, nice look. Doesn't get a call, I don't know how. Good offensive rebound, but the shot doesn't go for Gorman. Around the back, number 3 will take it up the court. Luke Pedro, the junior. Kicks outside, number 1. The 3, off the backboard, into it again. Like I said, any way it goes, it goes. Bulldogs lead from 9 down to 6, 24-18. And they have the ball. Samo to Haig. Takes it one step and passes it between 2 guys. That Bulldogs are going to turn it over. Not a bad time for a possible timeout. We'll see if the Avengers add here. They're on the run right now. Scored 2 straight possessions. Bulldogs will press. Number 10 will inbound. That's William Erickson Jr. Inbounds it to Hill. Cross court to number 3. Hamlin on the ball. 3 splits the Eagles all the way. And the layup doesn't go. Pretty easy way to the hoop. Fortunate for the Bulldogs. Wilk has it. Crossover all the way. Nice take by Wilk. And he has done that a few times. The Bulldogs get the score and call the timeout. So there's a timeout on the floor. Westerly, the score 26-18. 8-point Bulldog lead. 3:19 to go in quarter number 2. Dog pound on their feet. No quit in this Avengers team. This Bulldog team will have to play 4 quarters. Every time you think they got that 10-point advantage and they start playing with a few points above, right back comes the Avengers. Playing with nothing to lose. And the Bulldogs need to play. They need to play out the rest of these games with everything to lose because that's the reality of it, especially in Division I. I mean, the 4 teams atop Division I, respectively, 3 of them, are either undefeated or with 1 loss. So number 10 to inbound, that's Erickson, the junior. Bulldogs will play man, will trap at half. Hamlin on the ball, the swing. Under the hoop, good D by Gorman, forces a bad pass. Wilk has it. Bulldogs take the offensive foul on Wilk, I saw it. He wanted to go to the hoop again, he's been effective. Had the crossover, just really didn't change his plane to the hoop. If he went with the ball, might have worked out, but right at the defender, good, nice job by the Avengers getting their feet planted, and I'm telling you, they're here to stay for 4 quarters tonight. Bulldogs press, looking a little bit more aggressive. The Avengers do get to their hat. Number 3 takes it to the hole, and that is a blocking foul on Gorman. Didn't get his feet planted. If he had, he would have had the offensive foul. So to the line for 2 free throws, Luke Pedro Jr. for the Avengers. 8-point deficit. Possession arrow in favor of the Avengers in quarter number 2, just under 3 minutes. First free throw is no good. And the dog pound is awake, or awakens a bit. They're going to need to liven up a bit in the second half, I think. It's a trap game for the dog pound, too. And the second one, no good. Big swing for the Bulldogs. Hamlin gets it up ahead, almost too far ahead. Gets it back to Wilk. So the Avengers unable to capitalize. Ogle with it. Gets it stripped away, and the Avengers take it right back. And they press. Hill with it. Slows down. Number 20, the freshman. Double clutch, no good. Caradillo ripping away the rebound, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. And that is going to be against the Avengers, and that's the last foul that they can give, as they have 16 fouls. Only 2.5 minutes to go, but the next one will put them in the penalty. Bulldogs still have 1 to give. And the Avengers press. Wilk has it. Kicks to Ogle. Open 3 from the baseline, and it's too strong. Bats it out. Samo gets it to Ogle, who rips it away. Doesn't want that jump ball, and he still stays loose with it. And the traveling is pivot foot slid. I saw it, and it did. That good call by the officials, darn it. We got a packed house now that I look down. I kind of disappear into the game, but I'm looking around, and our side of the gym is definitely full. Number 4 for the Avengers to inbound, Javian David, a sophomore. 8-point lead. Possession arrow in favor of the Avengers. And the inbound, they get it in number 1. Bulldogs trap. And the Avengers get it over half court. And nice pass underneath. Just entered the game, and he loses it. Wilkes strips it. And he's going to run. He's going to take it to the hoop, and he went too far. He got jammed up too deep under the hoop. That would have been a good position for that late pass. It just wasn't a Bulldog cutting. Number 1, swing. Number 10, deep three. And it'll look good from here. Now it comes up short for the Bulldogs. Carradillo pulls down the rebound. Up to Hamlin. Bulldogs under 2 minutes to play in the half. 8-point lead. Wilk for three. Top of the key. Knuckleball comes up short. Gorman tries to save it. Unable to do so. Turnover. And the Avengers will take over. The Avengers right here really need to chip in a little bit. The Bulldogs are giving them every opportunity. So they haven't scored since the timeout. Bulldogs are pressing and they break it that quick. Underneath, number 3, double clutch. And they score. Luke Pedro, the junior, 26-20. So the Bulldogs elected to call their own timeout after scoring their 26th point, which you don't often see. Generally, a team on the defensive. They haven't scored since they went on the timeout. Avengers on a 4-0 run. Hamlin swing. Inside, nice passing. That looked like a nice play by the Bulldogs. Carradillo can't convert, and the Avengers take over. 6-point ball game, 1 minute to go. Avengers are right back in this puppy. They've been down by as much as 12, and they find the open man underneath. The sophomore tries to turn around and gets it to go. A little baby hook to his right. Well defense, great shot by the sophomore. Just came in a couple minutes ago. 4-point game. Jesse Samo with it, 40 seconds. The Avengers will have another chance. They get Gorman cutting. Too much, too powerful. Pops out. Hill grabs it. And Hill goes to the ground. No whistle. Well defensed by Samo, but Hill comes out with it. And due to that, this can be the last possession, but they're not going to take it. Number 3 goes all the way to the hole. And number 4 comes up with the rebound for the Avengers. Carradillo rips it away. Having no part of it. Finally gets things square for the Bulldogs, who are only up by 4. In under 10 seconds, we'll take the last shot. And Jesse Samo has it. Gorman with it, top of the key to Wilk. He shoots and scores at the buzzer. And the Bulldogs needed that, boy. And they answer to steal and do what they can to put a pin and deflate the Avengers before they head to the locker room. The Bulldogs 29, the Avengers 22, 7-point game. We are going to go to a beautiful halftime show for you folks. The Westerly Bulldog cheerleaders with the Westerly dance team right behind. And the voice is going to shut up for a minute for the show. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That's the buzzer, folks. Teams getting their last instructions. We are about to bring you the second half of action here, folks. The Bulldogs ending on a high note. A buzzer beater, three-pointer by Dante Wilk at the half, giving them a 7-point lead. They've been up by as much as 12. Any given day here on the parquet, folks, this Avenger team game here to play, they will have possession and the possession arrow to start the second half. Bulldogs jostling for playoff positioning. It's that time of year. Every game means more and more as the dates move by. The inbound. Bulldogs press. Inbound number 1 kicks out. Swinging on the outside. Number 10 with it. Little head fake. Bulldogs don't bite to the baseline in the corner. Hill gets it. And he fires a 3. No good. Bulldogs with the rebound. Hake. One thing the Bulldogs definitely have been doing a better job, the best job we've seen this year, is offensive rebounding and rebounding in general. Ogle takes it hard to the hole. They've really done a nice job. So the Bulldogs open it up. They try to bring the press, and Ogle with a huge block. Avengers get the bounce off the block, and that'll be Hill again. Head fake on the 3. Took it from about 3 feet inside. And they get a foul call on the floor. So that'll be the Bulldogs' first team foul of the half. And the Avengers will have possession under their own hoop. Ogle will defend on the ball. So the Bulldogs with the only points of the half thus far. 2-0 in the half. Looking to inbound, and they do deep. Number 10 with it. That's Erickson, the junior. Kick out, and they swing. Number 3 puts some awkward shot up looking for the foul, and nice shot crashing for his own rebound. And they're able to get it. And coach for the Avengers calls a quick timeout. Unhappy with the official about having to use his timeout. So to start the half, the Bulldogs have 2 points. The Avengers have 0 and an early timeout. Cheerleaders out on the floor here early on in the second half. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments coach made for the Bulldogs. And the dog pounds alive as the cheerleaders go live. And there you go. The environment in here is electric tonight, folks. There is no place in Westerly anybody should be. I'm telling you right now. And if you are somewhere else, you should be watching us. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. We got the dog pound to our right. Possession arrow in favor of the Bulldogs. 9-point lead, 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Avengers have possession. Number 0 will inbound. That's Owen Drolet, a senior for the Avengers. And the whistle, here we go. On the ball, Gorman makes it difficult, long arms. Gets it to number 3, aggressive on the offense so far tonight. That's Luke Pedro to number 1. Jake Allen, the junior. Back to Hill. Back to Allen to give and go. And he gets the foul while he's up. He'll shoot 2. So Jake Allen, the junior, draws the foul he was looking for. And he will go to the line for 2 free throws. And the first free throw as the crowd gets loud and it drops regardless. And the 23rd point of the night in for the Avengers. We are live on the release. Mello Hamlin checks in. Marcus Haight gets a rest. And live it goes, bounces in. Gets a good bounce off the back of the rim, and Hamlin inbounds it to Wilk. Samo cuts up the court, gets the ball. Moving a little bit. Gives it back to Wilk. Been aggressive this evening. All the way over to Samo, wide open for 3. And it does it a little bit off. And nice offensive rebound by Ogle. A turnaround baby hook. Just bounces away. Can't convert. Good offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Unable to get points out of it. Hamlin stops the break. Gorman gets his hand in, almost forcing the steal. Hill has it. Weaving in three-point area. Neither team doing very well from 3. Neither team shooting all that much. As I say that, he fires from way outside. That's Jonah Hill, and that goes deep. Bulldogs take possession. They have fired more cross court to Samo. And Samo with the three from the baseline. We have a whistle early on, I do believe, on the floor. I'm not going to pretend to know the call. The Bulldogs will inbound, though, it looks like. So there we go. It's sorted out. Call in favor of the Bulldogs. Hamlin looking, gets it out to Wilk. Hamlin in that corner. Swing. Wilk with it. Out to Samo. Bulldogs continue to swing the outside. Hamlin head fake from the free throw line. Gets it to go. A little jumper from the foul line. Bulldogs could use that. 9-point advantage for the Westerly. Number 3 puts it up quick. And crashing the boards. They get a chance at the rebound. Bulldogs end up with it. Wilk. Bulldogs, a little soft press. Find Hamlin open in the corner. I think they got a piece of it. That's number 3, that defense on the shot. That was Pedro. Hill will swing it over to number 10, William Erickson, to the junior. No quitting this Avenger team. Nice crossover by Hill. Baseline jumper doesn't go. Ogle takes it down. Rebounding advantage, definitely Westerly. And they push it up to Wilk. And that goes off his foot, trying to split a couple players there. So the Bulldogs turn it over. And back comes Erickson with it. Runs into 3 Bulldogs. Fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Well, defense by the Bulldogs forcing the fadeaway. If he was able to square up, that shot might not have come up short. So Hamlin now bringing Wilk around, hands it off. Wilk from the top of the key around to Samo. Gets it around to the baseline. Ogle with it. Back to Samo, back to Hamlin. Gorman at the block. Not much of a post presence at the moment. And Hamlin drives and dishes out to Samo, and it's no good. Gorman gets it over the top, no foul called. And number 1 will press all the way, and that's going to be on the floor. Hamlin will get the foul, and he fouled wisely prior to the shot. Not a bad foul. After Gorman wasn't called with the foul earlier. So 3 team fouls for Westerly, 1 team foul for the Avengers. Looking for someone, no one there, might need a timeout. And they throw it off Wilk's foot, get another chance. That's good D by the Bulldogs. No breathing room for the Avengers, who are still in this thing. Momentum's such a huge part of basketball. Great D by the Bulldogs. Gorman intercepts the inbound, takes it from coast to coast. Fortunate that East Greenwich didn't plant their feet, as he was kind of out of control. Went to the ground. They get called with a blocking foul. And Gorman will go to the line as he was in the process of shooting. So everything went the Bulldogs' way on that play. And they will end up at the free throw line, looking for 2. Gorman's first is good. Bulldogs advantage up to 10. We'll be live on the release, folks. If they get into double digits, you'd think it starts to deflate this team a little bit, but I'll tell you what, a lot of fire in this Avenger squad. Bulldogs up by 11. Gorman hits both. And now a heavy press by the Bulldogs. And right around to this Avenger team goes. They're not intimidated. The Bulldogs playing physical basketball, though. Great on the offensive boards, great defensively. Almost got a steal there. And they're crashing on the ball handler once they get inside at all. The turnaround, no good, making it hard. Using the pivot foot there for the Avengers, can't get the jumper to go. Wilk has it. They try to double team, he kicks out to Samo. Back around to Wilk, fires up to 3, no good. He got his hand on it, went directly to Gorman. Gorman on the receiving end. They say that on the football field. This time it was on the basketball court as the Bulldogs up the lead to 13. They try to answer quick and do. Number 20, Reese Macaroon for the Avengers, only a freshman. He's gotten some good playing time tonight. makes his presence felt, trying to stop the Bulldog run. Samo takes it all the way to the hoop. Gorman crashing, gets the offensive rebound and the ball and the points. And the Avengers break the press immediately as they fire, as they had someone streaking, and they answer, lead back down to 11. Right when the Bulldogs try to get that spread, and now they got the dog pound awake. Wilt cross, Samo has it, driving, jumper, no good. Defensive rebound for the Avengers. Mello gets his hand in, batted it out of bounds. There's a whistle. Caradillo's going to check in. Ogle's going to check out. And Hill for the Avengers is going to inbound. Nope, they changed it. We got number 4, the sophomore, JV and David. And they've had a hard time. They pass back to Hill. Hamlin on D. 2:30 left to go. Third quarter of play. Bulldogs up by 11. This is Friday Night Hoops action, Federico Gymnasium. Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing it to you. And the Avengers looking for a lane. Number 20, head fake, crosses over. Gorman playing well on defense. Bulldogs not letting him get inside the paint. Not making it easy. The jumper comes up short. Caradillo with the rebound. Gets it over to Williams, his first action of the night. Dish to Hamlin, who will give it up to Samo. So the Bulldogs slow things down a bit. A lot of game left, 2 minutes here in the third. Samo, the 4-3 from the baseline doesn't go. Another offensive rebound, Gorman, but it goes off Samo's leg and they turn it over. Bulldogs offensive rebound numbers got to be highest of the year, at least at home. I don't even think it's close. They're doing a great job of crashing the boards and boxing out. The 3 is good. Hill makes a statement to the dog pound that they are still here, folks. The Avengers are still here. Caradillo just beyond the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Avengers. And they will try to cut further into the Bulldog lead. It's Hill again with it. Coach is calling out a play. I think Hill's just looking for space. At least if I'm the Avengers, I'm trying to feed him. And they get over the top to the sophomore. Good D by Hamlin. He's going to get called on the wrist. I thought maybe jump ball, but they're going to give him a foul call. So things looking good for the Avengers right now. They trail only by 8. And they will inbound. Foul on the floor. Bulldogs 14 fouls, a minute to go here in the third. Only 2 for the Avengers. I mean, they can be only 5 points away if they drop one from deep. Top of the key, number 3. Number 10, baseline, and he fires from deep, and it bounces in and out. Ogle rips away the rebound. Oh, man, that tears at the heartstrings of the Avengers. That almost fell. Wilt takes it and dishes. Ogle has it. Out to Hamlin. Caradillo looking at the free throw line. He gets it. Quick kick, no one there. I think he thought Williams was there. Williams rotated, and Caradillo never checked back in. 8-point lead. Bulldogs turn it over to the Avengers. Ogle's getting the dog pound awake, waking them up. He's right in their face. I love it. And some tight defense, tough spot to be an opponent. Hill has it. Gets across midcourt. They're doubling. There's got to be someone he's figuring. And a blocking foul on Caradillo called on the floor. But that's a lot of team fouls here in the third quarter, folks. Bulldogs with only one more to give. 5th team foul. And the Avengers will inbound, down 8. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock off in the third quarter, that is. And they're sitting back. If I'm them, I wait for the open, not the last shot. And they take it to the hoop. Tough shot. Doesn't go. Ball bouncing around. And they're going to end up with it 8 seconds. Ends up in Hill's hands, and that's who you want. He'll fire awkwardly from 3. And it's an air ball, and there's no time left. Late horn. So 3 quarters in the books, folks. And this game most definitely not in the books. This Avengers team has not quit. A little bit of jawing back and forth, but that's what we've seen so far this year. The score after 3, Westerly 39, East Greenwich 31. 8 minutes to go in this Division I matchup. The Bulldogs need this one. They've worked hard. 28 rebounds for the Bulldogs. Look at these numbers, 9 assists. It's 47% from the field. I mean, you see that 8% from 3, that's low on the year, but I would trade it for all the other numbers. 86% from the free throw line. That's an anomaly from what we've seen. 47% from field goals. 12 turnovers you don't really love to see. That's been about where we've seen them, though. Right around that 10-point median. 4 blocks, 4 intimidating blocks. 28 rebounds. That's a great number to see. We've seen a major adjustment from previous games, and they're getting some intense instruction from their coach. I do believe their coach probably thinks the deficit should be more. And this East Greenwich coach by no means doesn't believe in his team. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, about to bring you 4th quarter Division 1A basketball action. We got the Bulldogs with an 8-point advantage, 39-31. Possession arrow in favor of the Bulldogs. Only problem, 8 minutes to go and only 1 foul to give. I mean, if the Avengers are capable of going on a run here, folks, that could really matter down the line. Let's see how it all plays out. Hamlin about to inbound for the Bulldogs. Official gives them the ball, blows the whistle, and we are off, folks. And this is why we play the game, 4th quarter. Williams swings. Back to Williams, top of the key, picks up his dribble. Hamlin has it. Williams a hybrid, plays very physical as well. Has possession, slides, travel. Back foot slid, I saw it. Unfortunate start for the Bulldogs. Let's see how they play D. Looking like they're a little frustrated on the floor right now. You don't want to see that to start a quarter. They just had that time in between quarters to sort that stuff out. Cardillo on the ball. Makes it difficult. And they're able to split the D, and that pass did same old touch it, did he not? He did not. That pass goes errant to the Bulldogs. We're going to get the call on the court. We got one official, and he's going to change it from behind. So the Avengers are going to take it as a Bulldog hand. Ogle's hand got in on it before it went out of bounds, forcing it to go out of bounds essentially. I think they probably got it right. Slight tip. And he's got to get it in, throws it way back court. Bulldogs playing physical D right now. Great D by Ogle. And the head fake, deep jumper. Ogle all over the place, making it tough. Rebound, Cardillo. So the Bulldogs don't give up any points and have the ball up by 8. Wilk with it. Ogle, top of the block. Cardillo onto the hoop. We get the ball to Cardillo in the corner. Swing back to Wilk. Samo underneath. Turns right off the backboard and in. Big field goal for the Bulldogs. Give a little bit of energy back into them legs. 10-point advantage. 41-31. A little scooter pass by Hill. Gets across. I don't know what kind of pass that is. I just made that up. But the Bulldogs get away with the rebound. Number 22, Ogle on the break. No foul call. Ball's up. Ogle comes down with it. And the Avengers playing tight D. They're frustrated. And they're going to get Hamlin travels. Head fake. Ground foot. Slid. Just when they're about to pull away. The Avengers suck you right back in, folks. There's the horn. The Bulldogs dog pound wakes up a little bit. 6.5 to go, folks. That's it. Friday night here, folks. It all comes down to this. The Avengers inbound. Cardillo on the ball. Bulldogs in a full court press. And Hill gets it. He'll go straight to the hoop. Too strong. but the offensive rebound crashing the board. That's Jake Allen, the junior. That quiets down the dog pound a little bit. Lead down to 8. Hamlin has the ball at the top of the key. Ogle wants it about the free throw line. Samo back to Hamlin. Not much room underneath. Wilk with it. Swing to Samo. Ogle, three-point attempt. Just long, had the line. Number 1, Allen with the rebound. The Avengers looking to dip in. This is the time to do it. Hamlin got his hand on the pass. Turnaround. Fouled during the shot. He will go to the free throw line. More importantly, the Bulldogs are out of fouls. From here out, the Avengers will have a shot at the line for any fouls. That means 5-5-5 remaining in this game. It's 1-1 from here. Number 20 will get 2. Freshman, good. Ice in his veins. We're live on the release. Impressive game for this freshman for the Avengers. And he'll get the ball. Second free throw. This side of the gym wakes up a little bit. And it's up and it's in. 2 for 2 and the lead down to 6. It's been 12. It's down to 6. Wilk trying to split, gets caught from behind and fouled on the wrist, I believe. That's only the 3rd team foul for the Avengers. They have 3 more to waste. And the Bulldogs, with a very physical style of play, doesn't coincide well with their being in the bonus 6 minutes left in the ballgame. Really want to take advantage here. Try to stretch it. Samo from 3. Doesn't go. That spot's been a nightmare tonight for the Bulldogs. Wilk takes it in. Late dish to Gorman. And good. Big points for the Bulldogs as they answer. Stretch it back to 8. And that is a double dribble. Bulldogs well-needed turnover. Hake will inbound for the Dogs to Hamlin. Just when the Bulldogs are about to pull away, the Avengers dive in. Just when the Avengers are at about that 6-point mark, maybe they can get it to 4, they seem to turn it over. Back right here where the Bulldogs might be able to stretch. In the hands of Hake. Finds Wilk underneath. Nice eyes. Wilk doesn't connect. Gorman with the rebound. Offensive board's been unbelievable. Wilk deep 3, and it's good. 3 points from that spot. Finally, the Bulldogs drop it from the corner. Bulldogs back up by 11, and the Avengers can't get through the break. Number 1 ends up with a 3-point attempt. Hamlin gets the rebound. Airball, the chant from the fired-up Bulldog crowd. And a 3-point attempt, deep 2 for Hake. Doesn't go. Quickly up the court again. That's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, on the floor. Number 3 wants it shooting. I don't see how that would have been close. It's going to be a penalty, 1-1, but he won't get a free 2. So he will go to the line as it's the Bulldogs' 7th team foul. Up by 11, the clock stops, 4:38 to go. 4th quarter of action, folks, from Federico Gymnasium. This caps this week of action. And the first one goes. Luke Pedro, the junior Avenger. 10-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Live on the release. Gorman boxes out, second one drops. Their free throw percentage is pretty good, I gotta say. And they are pressing a soft press, not like the Bulldogs press. Wilk breaks it, kicks underneath to Hamlin, who gets fouled in the process. Coach wanted a clean block called, no call. In fact, it was a close call. Hamlin will go to the line for 2. Possession arrow in favor of the Avengers. These officials aren't quick with showing their calls. So Hamlin's first. Short. We are live on release here. Bulldogs try to get it back to 11. 4.5 to go. The Lady Bulldogs won last night. The Bulldog men are trying to match it here tonight. Second one doesn't go. As I had mentioned, they were having a good night from the free throw line. They go cold. 9-point deficit. Hill has it for the Avengers. Takes it out of control to the hole. Blocked from behind by Wilk. Out of bounds it goes. And the Avenger coach is very unhappy that they allow that block to go. Appeared clean to me. And the official kind of telling him he doesn't know what to do about it. And they get it back in. Ooh, that was a backcourt, and the officials saw it. And that's a turnover on the Avengers. And the Avengers don't like that call either. I don't know what they're looking for, but he went from front to back, and the Bulldogs will take advantage. So, like I said, the Bulldogs trying to put a win to cap the week as they hit the road until next Friday. Lady Bulldogs are on the road as well. Our next action right here next Friday night. Gorman, the pick, Hamlin goes around and kicks back to Wilk underneath to Gorman, goes up with it, fouled in the process. He will go to the line for 2. Bulldogs up by 9. Gorman, correction, Hake, that is, will go to the free throw line for 2. Both Hake, Gorman, Ogle, Caradillo, all having excellent games underneath. This is the most physically aggressive they've played underneath. Best rebounding game underneath. Free throw shooting definitely up. Kind of what you expected coming in, but you can never expect anything. And it's live here off the release. 10-point, looking for 11. Short, and the Avengers have it. They look up court, and they press. Number 15, first action, O'Brien. And number 3 gets it, almost gets his pocket pick, goes to the ground. Fortunately, number 10 picks it up. The 3, no good. Bulldogs will grab this rebound. It'll be Wilt, and he will slow it down. Just under 4 minutes to go. 10-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Ogle has it to Hamlin. Bounce pass underneath, a little bit too late. I think he landed. He did. That's a travel. 10-point lead here. Substitution for the Avengers. In comes the sophomore, number 4, Javian David. Had a lot of minutes tonight. Done a nice job. Number 3 will get some rest. The junior Luke Pedro had an excellent game. Very aggressive player. Been on the ball all night. Number 4 inbound. Number 20. Bulldogs will try to trap, but they're going to run. A little out of control. They're losing it. And the Bulldogs will come up with it. Oh, no, they kicked it out somehow. And that's number 4. And he drains the 3. Just checking in. Luke Pedro makes his check-in presence felt. Timeout called on the court. And what was 10 is now only 7. 3.5 to go, folks. And 7 points is a absolutely by no means an insurmountable lead with 3.5 to go when it comes to hoops. When it comes to any game with any ball or oblong, disc, round object involved, anything can happen in 3.5 minutes. A lot going against the Bulldogs here. They are heavily in the bonus. The Avengers still have a foul to waste. Possession arrow in favor of the Avengers. Some final instructions. This has been one heck of a contest. That's why you can throw your records out the window from here out for the rest of the year. These teams are playing for playoff spots, playing for seeding in the playoffs, playing for home field, home court for maybe a game. And if they're not playing for that, they're playing to screw up your home court or to knock you out, playing with nothing to lose. And those are sometimes your most dangerous opponent. You kind of run into a buzzsaw like the Bulldogs have tonight, because the Bulldogs have played a pretty good game. They've been very aggressive, and the Avengers have by no means made it easy. Out of their timeouts. Hamlin will inbound. 7-point advantage. Big possession for the Bulldogs. And the soft press by the Avengers. Wilk has it, crosses midcourt, bounce to Ogle. And 2 steps, soft in, no, bounces out. Nice rebound by the sophomore. So he sticks a 3, comes down with the rebound, and they press it up court. And running out of control with the layup, it's good on a 5-point run for the Avengers, and they are only down by 5. 3 minutes to go. Around the back, Wilk goes with it. Back to Hamlin now. So what has been 12 is only 5. And folks, that's 3 minutes to go. That is an eternity. Samo gets it to Hake. At the corner, back out to Wilk. Swings to Samo. Back to Hamlin. We're swinging, and Wilk inside. Ogle, beautiful pass. Ogle can't get it to go. What a great look by Wilk. Man, this is huge. Going up and fouled during the shot. He will get 2 free throws. He can make this a 1-possession game, folks. And he is a freshman, Reese Macaroon. What a spot to put a freshman in. This game was just 10 points a couple seconds ago. The Avengers are at the free throw line, down by only 5. Bulldogs are in the penalty. Possession arrow in favor of the Avengers. And we have a freshman at the free throw line. Timeout, Westerly. Man, have things swung. Westerly, the pressure has sure clamped down. I promise you, their nerves are awake now. The dog pound's nervous. The cheerleaders are going to come out and try to square things away here. See if they can come out of this timeout and swing things a bit for the Bulldogs. All right, that was our cheerleader getting the dog pound ready. We got 2.5 minutes to go. In eternity, the Avengers have a freshman at the free throw line who has done a fantastic job in the minutes he has been given here tonight. And he has been put in some pressure-packed situations. And when I say he, I mean Reese Macaron for the Avengers. That's his credits. Bulldogs come out of their timeout a bit deflated, I must say. What a spot for a freshman to be in. And I'll tell you what, this side of the gym should wake up, and they finally do a little. And the first one spins. Ow! Tough break. I always called it good. That puppy was halfway down. And now pressure creeps in. Live on the release. Huge miss. And it bounces to Hake, pulls it down. Big rebound. That's a big, big set of missed free throws for the Bulldogs. Can they capitalize? Samo with it. Back to Hake. Inside to Hamlin. Out to Wilk. Corner, Ogle, 3. Doesn't go. That might have been a short of a 3. Oh, Hake would have had a beautiful save. Toe hit out of bounds before he jumped. Back to the Avengers, 5-point game. Just over 2 minutes to go. Bulldogs do have a tough press to beat, and they will press. And Hill finds an open spot. We got an open man, back to Hill. What a job by Hake. The diving steal. He keeps it in bounds. My God, what a play. Diving, talk about putting your body out there for it, folks. And that's what makes high school sports great. That right there, that kind of play. Hake. Hamlin, top of the key. The 3, no good, comes up short. That's going to go ricochet off the rim, out on the Bulldogs. Still a 5-point game. That was about 34 seconds left, going off the clock. No points scored, folks. We got a minute and a half to go. The sophomore will inbound for East Greenwich. And number 10 will take it up. The Bulldogs settle back on D a bit. I don't mind that idea because the Avengers have been beating that. Full court press. They swing. The freshman takes it to the hoop, and it doesn't go. Hake, none other than Hake with the rebound. His rebound total tonight is high, folks. Wilk, top of the key with it. Big possession. We got a minute to go in this one, folks. The Bulldogs can make this a 3-possession game. Hamlin puts it on the ground, kicks it out. Samo over to Wilk, using their shot clock. Not a bad idea when things aren't dropping. Play smarter. Wilk with the head fake to Samo. Fake over to Hamlin. 3, 2, and he's fouled, I believe, on the floor, and they had that one to give. And there's a timeout, East Greenwich on the floor. So that was a freebie for East Greenwich. That was what I was talking about earlier. They are not in the penalty. So the Bulldogs will inbound. 45 seconds to go. Only 2 seconds left on the shot clock, folks. You got to remember. So the Bulldogs have to not only successfully inbound it, but they got to get a shot off in 2 seconds. Otherwise, the Avengers will then take over, down only by 5, 45 seconds running. Talk about action on a Friday night. Federico Gymnasium. You want to heat up your winter in Westerly? This is the place to be. And here we go. We're off out of the timeout, folks. The Bulldogs take the court. Avengers getting all last instructions. 45 seconds to go. Possession arrow, East Greenwich. Bulldogs inbound, and the shot gets blocked. That's a shot clock violation. And they allow the East Greenwich to run, and they can't convert. It bounces out. That's twice. It came down, the coach calling for a press. Gorman ripped down the rebound. They got it to one of their guards, and Hamlin gets fouled. And they had that to give, so Ogle looking to check in. And he will check in at the moment. Gorman will check out. 31.1 to go. 5-point game. Westerly to inbound. Shot clock is off. Ogle has it, and he is fouled. Quick foul by the sophomore, Javian David of the Avengers. That's going to put the Bulldogs at 1-1 on the line. So it is live on the release in case he misses Jackson Ogle, the senior, who's done a really nice job of crashing the boards tonight. Big free throw. And it goes. He will get another, his reward. Live on the release. 30 seconds to go, folks. 6-point game. This makes it a 3-possession game. Huge free throw. And it falls. The senior makes a statement. Bulldogs drop back off their press. 29.9 to go. And Jackson Ogle takes a break after 2 huge free throws. The senior does what a senior needs to do. And this is a freshman, takes it hard, gets fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. Westerly makes him earn it the hard way. 7-point advantage, 22.3 to go. The freshman needs to get one here. He's going to get 2, I believe. So we're dead on the first one. And I believe that we have a Westerly call timeout on the court. So Westerly icing the freshman a little bit here with 22.3 seconds left. I guess it's like icing the kicker. So the Bulldogs 7-point advantage in what has been a fabulous basketball game. What an effort by the Avengers, folks, who have been 1 or 2 plays off. Had a 3-pointer, couple free throws, 2/3 of the way in, spin out. But the Bulldogs have been all out crashing the boards all night long. And in my opinion, that's been the difference. They're rebounding and their free throw shooting. I'll add that in. That's been the difference tonight. They've done a heck of a job. They play physical defense every night. The Avengers, no doubt, going to leave somebody behind in case they can grab a rebound, but we'll see what the coach has in store for us. First horn goes, and Westerly breaks the huddle. And that's the second. The Avengers break theirs. The freshman, Macaroon, goes to the line. $49 for the Bulldogs, 42 for the visiting East Greenwich Avengers. Bulldogs tied fourth place in Division I with Mount Pleasant, who they fell to in double overtime here in Westerly. And it doesn't go. Bulldogs get the rebound, and Samo got it to Wilk before they could foul, and they do foul with 19.3 to go. And if Westerly is able to hit even 50% the rest of the way, they should be able to salt this one away and put this one in the books, folks. If they can drop two here, it should do it. 19.3 to go. 49-42, 7-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Dante Wilk at the line. Number 2, the senior leader. And it is no good. The rebound, Avengers, and they no doubt will press. Ogle playing physical, as the Bulldogs always do. And look at this physical trap in the corner. No quit defense, making it so hard for these Avengers to get anything. And what a true hook. They get the offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Hake rips down the rebound, expecting to get fouled. Finally, they let off, and that's the game, folks. The final buzzer is in. Westerly Bulldogs 49, East Greenwich Avengers 42. So Westerly comes away with their 9th victory of the season in what was a back and forth matchup full of fireworks. They hit the road now until next Friday night, where we will bring you the game live. And that's our first action as both teams hit the road. So we will see you on the 28th. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week.